Alrighty, here we are on another temporal ship. This is I think the fourth one that I've done. This is a lockbox ship, so everything's all special on there. This is like a alternate universe version of the ship that was from the Voyager episode where I think they transport 7 of 9 through time to save the ship from blowing something up. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I watched it. I think that's what it is. But yeah, this is the mirror universe version, because in Star Trek Online, the mirror universe has all sorts of temporal stuff with the Imperium. So anyway, let's take a look. Oops, wrong button. There we go. This is the Klein Temporal Destroyer. I have this upgraded to T6X2. Oh, I should probably choose a trait. Extra traits here. Let's do... I don't usually actually know which ones are the best. I just kind of wing it. Well, how about that one? And that one. Yeah, that'll be fun. Some random ones. Okay, this is the Klein Temporal Destroyer. So I have basically all the time stuff that I could find in the game that I either had or I unlocked or something like that, and I just stuffed them all in here. So I've got my chronometric polaron beam array. I've got my advanced temporal defense chronoton torpedo launcher, the advanced temporal defense chronoton beam array, the advanced temporal defense chronoton dual heavy cannons, and then for the rear I have a omnidirectional anti-chronoton infused tetron beam. I've got a heavy chronometric polaron turret, and I've got the chronoton torpedo launcher. All sorts of time stuff. Also, these are multi-parts of a bunch of different sets, and I tried to get all the different sets in there. So for my shield, warp, impulse, and deflector, I'm using the stuff from the Temporal Defense Initiative. This is the shields, warp, yeah, and they're all the same, and they're from the Temporal Defense Initiative here. For my experimental weapon, because this is a destroyer, I used the Voice of the Prophets, which is a weapon that does physical damage. This is from the ship, one of the Bajoran ships. It's like a Bajoran something. Anyway, that's what this is from. And then for my devices, I have subspace field modulator, red matter capacitor, temporal negotiator, and beacon of Kalis. I know that this can be activated from the inventory, but I put it on there anyway. So this one decreases the amount of damage I take. This one increases all of my power levels. This one speeds up bridge officer power recharge times. So I've got universal slots because I upgraded this. This is the one that came with this ship. This is the enhanced Mannheim device, which allows me to create duplicate ships that fight for me, which is pretty cool. Creates future and past quantum duplicates of your ship. I've got a temporal destabilization matrix, which is from one of the temporal ships in the game. I figured throw that on there. And then for my engineering consoles, I've got 2 isomagnetic plasma distribution manifolds to increase the weapon power and the stacking weapon power. I have a temporally shielded data core, which increases my damage resistance, and the temporal disentanglement suite, which does a handful of things. I got this temporal destabilization probe. I've got the temporal rift stabilizer, which is from another time ship, which I'll be doing a video for later. This one creates temporal distortions. I've got the Tipfer cylinder, enhanced Tipler cylinder. This allows you to fly backwards and reverse any damage. I've got a temporal distorter, universal console. This one creates duplicates as well. temporal duplicates. I've got a tachyokinetic converter. This is actually from one of the Enterprise or the Voyager episodes when Janeway breaks the rules and goes back in time to save her ship and all of her crewmates. This one is the chronoton drive actuator, which is part of the 3-part set from the temporal defense set. This is the chronometric capacitor. This is part of, I think it's part of this set. No, this set right here. So it increases the damage for those items. So, that's it. Let's spawn some enemies and see what this thing can do. Let's start by duplicating my ship, and then duplicating my ship again, and duplicate my ship again, I think. And we'll do some other temporal stuff. So that's temporal backstep. So now I'm flying backwards and recharging everything. That was pretty sweet. Let's try that again. Uh-oh. Better call in some temporal reinforcements. That was pretty fun. That's pretty cool. All of those things are fun. Pew. Cool. Alright, that's all for this one. And we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy.